The coldest night of the year walk wrapped up over the weekend. As part of the campaign, Matt Cuthbert spent 12 hours outside Project Share to help bring awareness to the issues of homelessness and hunger in Niagara.
I wanted to learn and experience so I could gain a deeper empathy for what these individuals in our community are going through, and this seemed like the right way to do it, and to really just kind of put that down. And the challenge from Marty really kind of made it a lot easier. And just to gain that understanding, and then it allows me to have a better conversation when I do go to talk to other organizations, and I do drive my own organizations.
This year's walk allowed participants the opportunity to walk in their neighborhood at a time that suits them, and the community responded. Both Start Me Up Niagara and Project Share surpassed their fundraising goals.
I'd like to thank everyone for their kindness, their generosity, their empathy, their understanding. It's a one-time a year campaign that we run, and the amount of giving, the walkers, the volunteers, the people that put everything into this to make it possible, they're amazing. The staff that we have, they're amazing.
But the community response has been overwhelming. This is actually turning out to be our biggest coldest night of the year yet. We have more than surpassed our goals, so the community has really been giving, and it's really wonderful to see, because the pandemic has affected everyone, but it has really hit hard those who were already our most vulnerable community members. And unfortunately, we're predicting that the impacts of this pandemic are going to be for years to come for that population. So we're seeing more and more new families come to Project Share for emergency services for the very first time. And that trend, I think, unfortunately, is going to keep growing.
It was 6 hours in when we spoke to Matt, who said his hands and feet were starting to feel the effects of the elements. Despite being cold, Matt knew his time outdoors would end at 1 a.m., and many in Niagara aren't as fortunate.
Is knowing that I'm going home at at 1 o'clock is you can see it, you can kind of visualize it, you can keep it in headspace, and I'm sure if I didn't have that, it would really give me that downturn of my mental health, is not knowing that I'm going to get warm, or not knowing where I'm going to be. And the next part is I'm choosing to do this, right? These individuals that are out there, they don't have the choice, and I'm choosing to do that. So I think it raises my awareness. This is just a small snippet for me to learn what it is like to be outside in the cold, whereas I don't think this is a reflection at all of what it's like to be homeless or to be out in the cold full time.
Project Share has decided to cancel their traditional Easter food drive because of ongoing health and safety concerns, but will announce a new initiative shortly. You don't need to wait until then to support them, though. Go online to projectshare.ca and find out how you can make a difference. In Niagara, you're watching The Source.